Hi, welcome to clickmeproject.com. I am going to explain the concept of error-tolerant resource allocation and payment minimization for cloud system. Machine technology being greater and fully developed to compute resources in cloud systems, which can be partitioned in fine granularity and allocated on demand, which contributes three technologies such as formulating a deadline-driven resource allocation problem, which is based on the cloud environment, facilitated with virtual machine resource isolation technology, and also to minimize users' payment. Analyzing the upper bound of the task execution length based on the possibly inaccurate workload prediction, it further proposed an error-tolerant method to guarantee the task's completion within its deadline, validating its effectiveness over a real virtual machine facilitated cluster environment under different levels of competition. This data flow diagram shows the overall process of the error-tolerant cost optimization system. Initially, the client will register themselves with the cloud. Then here the client will do two operations. One is upload file and another one is download file. Based on the first come first serve method, the client request will be processed at the cloud side. Then the process will be sent to the server. At the server side, it will be processed as chef client communication. Then to proceed the process at the cloud side, the virtual machine is generated like active device manager. Then this process will be the virtual machines will handle the each client request and store the corresponding client request and will serve for the client request. Then the process will be moved to the customized resource calculation. Here both the client side as well as the cloud side, the calculation will be done based on the data availability. Then the data auditing scheme will redact the data usage at the server side, at the cloud side as well as at the client side. Then finally the resource will be allocated based on the virtual machines availability. Let's see the demo of error-tolerant cost optimization system project. Here we have two processes. One is cloud side process and another one is a client side process. Initially run on the cloud side process. We have to log in as admin side. So provide the admin ID and password. Click on OK button. Then click on next button. Here we have to load a virtual machine. Here I am giving virtual machine 3. And its size is 45. Click on create button. The virtual memory is created. Click on view virtual machine. Here there are 3 virtual machines are available and the corresponding virtual memory sizes are listed here. Then now run on the client side process. Here initially we have to register the client details. I am giving client ID as client 6 and the client password. Then click on get system details. It will fetch the system name, IP address and MAC address details. Then click on register button. The client 6 is registered successfully, so click on OK. Then here we have to provide the client ID, client 6 as the client ID under the password. Then click on login. Here we have to avail the payment system by choosing on the cost. For different type of cost, we will avail the corresponding data side. So here I am giving 35 as a data cost and the corresponding data size is 70 KB. Here I am mentioning that the data size is KB. Click on avail button. The corresponding memory sizes, data usages recharged. Then click on here we have two availabilities. One is upload file and download file. By clicking on upload button, we can send the files to the server. By clicking on download button, we will go to the process to download the corresponding file from the server. So here I am first click on upload button. Here we have to provide the file ID which is going to be sent to the server. Here I am giving file ID 1. and choose the virtual available machines at the virtual memory machines which is available at the server side. Here I am choosing the virtual memory size 3 and click on browse button. Here we have to choose the file which we decide to send to the server for data storage. I am choosing this file and click on upload button. The file will be sent to the server side. So before that we have to we have to start the server. Click on this button. The server is started and click on the upload button. The file will be uploaded to the server side. Here we can get the message like one new task is arrived to the virtual machine 3. So by clicking on the virtual machine, by providing the virtual machine name and click on view request, the sender file will be listed here. By clicking on this click button, the corresponding client details and the file details will be shown here. So by clicking on check space availability, it will be checked for the available memory of the virtual machine 3 to store the client sent data. So by clicking on this, it will show the message the VM3 has enough storage to store this file. So click on OK button, click on allow. The file is retained successfully. Now we have to send the send the successful request to the client. By clicking on the reply to client button, we can send the sending success message to the client. So before that we have to come to the client side process. Click on reply button at the cloud side and click on receive button at the client side. The message is sent from the server to the client. The file is successfully sent. So the next here the cost minimization method is applied by detecting the corresponding file size from the data usage. Then if click on back button to download the requested file from the server. So at the server side, at the cloud side, we have to click on the back button to send the user requested file. So again login and provide the login and password. Click OK. Click on next button. So here click on the download button. Provide the client ID. Here we have to specify the file name which we sent earlier. So here I am providing the file name and click on the send download request button. Before that we have to start the server. Server is started and click on send download request button. The message will be sent to the server side. Click on OK and click the send file to fetch the user requested file and send to the client. So here the client ID is client 6 and requested file ID is 192.168.0.25. Click on fetch button. The content is fetched from the virtual machine 3 and click on OK. Then click this folder button. It is buffering and ready to transfer the client requested data to the client. Before that we have to click download. We have to click the download button at the user side. So click on the user side. We have to choose the location to receive the file which is sent from the cloud. So I am here choosing the location desktop to receive the file from the server. Click OK button. It start receiving. Then click on OK. Connection to the server, file sending, file receiving data and file saving file. The file is successfully transferred to the client. So with this the process is completed. Thanks for listening.